Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, the I.O.W. Sports Crew in the building. It's episode 366. We talking all kinds of stuff. Hey, that boy, Deshaun Watson in hot water again with Tony Buzbee, WNBA commish. Hey, Kathy Engelbert, she might be in some hot water for, she said. And then, of course, NFL week 2. Let's get to it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back in the building. I.O.W. Sports Crew in full effect. I am Wildcard Martin. Yes, do not deceive your eyes. That is Detroit Mail. I know we ain't barely seen that man since the Lions lost in the NFC Championship game. He's been Nah, what's good with you, bro?
What up, though, man? What up, though? G's up, hoes down. That bitch can't swim. She bound to drizzle out.
Bound to drizzle. I see some things don't change as everything remains the same. Nah, man.
Look at that nigga Matt in here looking like my man from Archer. The doctor. What's his name? Kruger?
Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Hey, man, but you know what it is, man. We got a lot to talk about. Obviously, we'll talk about NFL Week 2. Your man Deshaun Watson in trouble again, possibly. Another civil suit has been thrown out there.
I got to fuck these hoes. You know what I'm saying? I got to fuck these hoes.
Hey, I don't know what's going on with that situation, but
I can't throw the balls. I might also throw these nuts.
Ain't been playing well, so he's like, I know there's one thing I can do.
One thing I can do well. I can fuck these hoes. That's guaranteed, just like my contract, nigga.
That's guaranteed. I'm gonna give me some cutty.
Right.
God can't with you, fam. But no, let's start right here because Kathy Engelbert, who is the commissioner for the WNBA. Obviously, the WNBA has garnered a lot of attention this year for obvious reasons. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and some other things that have brought a lot of attention. From a lot of people who normally don't watch WNBA. Right. I should say that because there are people that have been watching WNBA like us and other folks, and down and my fellas at D-Man K Sports Podcast. Right. I know plenty of other people who's been watching WNBA, so I should preference by saying the influx of new eyes to the WNBA. And she was on, I can't remember the show. It was some CNBC show. They asked her a couple of questions, and So I'm gonna play you the clip of what's gotten her into some hot water. She has since kind of backtracked and tried to clean up her comments, but they always do. They always do. But this is what was talked about, and the question that was asked, and how she answered it.
Question which raises some sensitivities of rivalries between players. In the case of Angel Reese, who's just had to shut it down because of a wrist injury, Caitlin Clark, who's continuing to play. Rivalry that goes back to their college days, presumably, where I guess some trash talking entered in. But now it seems on some social media channels to have taken a darker turn, a more menacing turn, where race has been introduced into the conversation, where sexuality is sometimes introduced into the conversation. How do you try and stay ahead of that, try and tamp it down, or act as a league when two of your most visible players are involved, not personally, it would seem, but their fan bases are involved in saying some very uncharitable things about the other? Well, the
one thing that's great about the league right now, we do sit at this intersection of culture and sport and fashion and music. Like the WNBA players are really looked at now as kind of cultural icons.
True.
And when you have that, you have a lot of attention on you. There's no more apathy. Everybody cares. It is a little that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979, when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to one another. So the social media is different today than it was in 1979 when it didn't exist. But, I always tell the players, I was told a long time ago, if someone's typing something in and you wouldn't ask their advice, ignore it. So it's a balance, but certainly from a marketing dollars, but corporate partners are stepping up to endorse these players much, much more so than they were 5 years ago.
So that was kind of just the clip or the answer that a lot of people are kind of getting up in arms about. So what did you hear right there that kind of, how you taking that situation?
I mean, she answered but didn't answer the question for one thing. Second of all, she could just, I would have gave a brief answer and cut off. I can understand the Bird Magic thing because a lot of people have said that before.
Yeah.
So, but she had to say one black, one white. What did I do with anything? What did that even? You didn't have to bring that part up. If you don't know who Bird Magic is, then you ain't really watching the sport anyway. So you had to mention that. You had to bring race into it. We already making a point about people online bringing race into it. Now you bringing race into it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You have to do that. And then I think that this thing with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, man, they've been playing together since AAU. You know what I'm saying? So I go back way back then, and even like both of them said, it's just competition. You on the court, you talk shit. It's just how it is. Mm-hmm. That's all it is to them. And then it's the fans that's taking it to that level.
Yeah.
And the same thing was with Magic and Bird. It was the same thing. Bird was the great white hope at the time. So people who didn't enjoy it, who thought the NBA was too dark, and Bird came in and was a great player. They got behind it and they made it about race, just making about Bird being a great player. Not everybody, but some people did. And it's kind of the same thing with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. So,
hey, I'm with you. I'm digging everything you laying down on this topic right here, because I agree with you. She didn't have to mention that, Angel Reese, who was black, and Caitlin Clark, who's white. If you watch the sports, I'm pretty sure we know who.
Right.
Who like, the moment that you enter, obviously, the moment that you enter color into any conversation is going to make it about race.
Right.
So, I mean, she didn't have to do that. So I can understand why people are up in arms about that situation, but so take that part out. I don't really think she said anything out of pocket or anything wrong to a certain degree, because if you really look at it, she's just kind of speaking on about how the marketing dollars and the revenue has gone up
right,
because of the situation of having Reese and Clark in the WNBA, and
Mm-hmm.
it has.
Right.
No, there's no doubt about it. They have brought new eyes and new audience to the WNBA that probably weren't there until they entered the scene, which is fine. We've talked about that before.
Mhm.
Cool. I'm not gonna fault her for everything that she said, is because politics use the same way to talk about things.
Mhm.
Governors, senators,
Mhm.
people run for president pretty much say the same topic that she does. I think a lot of people got to realize how things work in our society. There's a lot of things that create revenue, and they probably don't even divisiveness, things like racism or sexism, and when you talk about it, it creates revenue.
It does.
Because there's going to people who are going to tune in to WNBA, whether either in support or in hate of whether Reese.
Watch this shit fail. Let me see. Watch so fail. Exactly. Or let's see the whole thing fail. Whatever. Yeah. Some people do it.
They're going to tune in whether they are a supporter of them or they want to see them fail.
That's think about it like this: the Iowa South Carolina game had the most views because of Caitlin Clark, and you got people watching want to see Caitlin Clark lose. And you got people who watching so they want to see Iowa win.
Exactly.
That's why it had the most views. You know what I'm saying, at that time, because people get behind stuff because either is, like you said, race or rivalry, controversy. People like that kind of stuff. People like that kind of stuff. It sells. And you look at Angel Reese. Angel Reese sells on a turn because she likes to dress. So and she dressed feminine and can play basketball. You know what I'm saying? So people who are into fashion will watch it because of that. Caitlin Clark can shoot. I mean, she can shoot. You know what I'm saying? And so people watching that because she can play. She can play.
She can shoot.
She can shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she got range. And it's not too many females out there got range like that. Maybe Sabrina Nescu.
Yeah.
But it's not a lot. So I can see why she's a draw. But here's my thing. I don't have a problem with what she said because, except for the things I point out about, she had to mention some things. But in general, I have a problem with it because it's true.
It is.
I mean, it's true. What's true? What did she say that wasn't true?
I just think people are up in arms of the fact that she had to add the color part that makes it about race, which I do understand. Any conversation that you have with anybody, the moment that you insert color, it makes it about race. It does. And okay, but that was just kind of like literally a small piece of what she said, and that was really not part of the whole message that she was really talking about. So that's why I'm not really going crazy off of what she said. Because she's really speaking on things that have generated revenue and has increased the dollar figures that have gone to the bottom line. She's not wrong at that point. She's not lying about it. So my thing is, if you're not going to get up in arms about when Trump does it, because he is strategically doing conversations like that to make sure that he gets a certain support.
Because they coming across the border eating your dogs and cats.
Right. He is strategically doing it about race. He strategically has conversations about race.
Right.
Most politicians strategically have conversations about race. So if you're not going to get upset about when politicians do it, then why are you getting so upset about a commissioner of a league whose job is to find ways to generate revenue to her league? I'm not upset about it.
Right.
There's going to be some people who's going to find a way to nitpick at it and say she's, she should have just went ahead and just said, racism isn't cool, which I'm pretty sure she's probably one of those individuals, and I don't want to assume, but I'm pretty sure she knows that racism isn't cool. All right. But these people have conversations online, and the end of the clip, she said, hey, try your best to ignore it and as an individual and not feed into it and
Mhm.
don't, give it any chance to breathe, which,
Right.
hopefully most athletes are doing a good job of not, caving into the Twitter fingers and the trolls on Facebook and Instagram. Hopefully they're not. Some others have burner accounts. So
Right. We don't mention.
Yeah,
Someone got burner accounts and bad hair, but we ain't mentioning no names.
so I mean, if you feel like necessary, you got to clap back. Then I guess get smart about your burner account and make sure it don't get traced back to you and find a way to go about it. But I got no issue with it, really. Hey,
Yeah, man. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, I'm happy for them, man. You know what I'm saying? If it keep growing and they can generate some more revenue and they can actually pay the players some real money and it can prove the league where you can get all your draft picks and stay on your team, that's good. The old girl from Connecticut, I think she ain't on the team no more. I forgot her name. I don't know. I can't think of her name right now, but I think they couldn't pay her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they need to fix that.
Yeah. Because matter of fact, there's been players who's been drafted in the draft a couple of months later, whether they were drafted in the first or second round, can't even be on the team because they can't afford it.
Can't afford it. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, I hope this brings in revenue. I think if Cameron Brink wouldn't have got hurt, you'd be talking about her too. She was having a decent season over there in LA.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, she got hurt. So I think she'd been one of the people out there that you'd be talking about.
I'm with you on that. And that was early in the season that kind of sucked that she went down. A couple of days ago, Angel Reese had to shut it down because of her wrist injury. So she's not going to be able to finish the season. But I will give a shout out to Asia Wilson.
She
set the record for most points ever scored in a single season.
They ain't not dominant like they was the last 2 years, man. They looking kind of
they're looking beatable this year, right?
Yeah. New York looking like the strong team now.
Yeah,
New York always had some good players. They just couldn't beat LA. I mean, LA couldn't even beat Las Vegas. Now it looks like they might run through them.
New York looks good. Connecticut looks good. Those two teams, sure, could definitely give Vegas a run. So we'll see who actually comes out of the East between Connecticut and New York. I think that's going to be an absolutely phenomenal Eastern Conference Finals. And the winner of them, hopefully, Vegas puts it all together, which I got a feeling they will. And we'll get a WNBA Finals, whether Vegas versus the winner of Connecticut and LA. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see what happens. It's unpredictable. It's unpredictable.
Right.
But yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all chill out. Stop trying to find things to get mad and upset about everything and anything in today's world. I mean, I ain't even gonna cap, man. When the little pieces that I did watch of the debate the other day, I'm like, damn, man, we in a fucked up country, bro.
Bro, I do not understand. I'm not gonna get too far into it, but I just don't understand. I was watching a dude, he literally said verbatim, this is what he said. He said, so how you feel after watching debates? Oh, I don't know. It's like Donald Trump want to be a dictator and everything. I'm still gonna vote for him.
It meant it.
What? Like what? No matter how you feel about any politician, whatever side of the fence, but if you saying someone wants to be a dictator, whoever it is, and you gonna turn around and say, "I'm still gonna vote for him," what kind of idiotic crap is that, man?
I just
don't understand it, bro. I'm just looking like, what kind of world we living in, bro?
Oh, it's fucked up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's also they coming across the border eating our dogs and cats. That doesn't even make sense, bro. Why would I travel from Mexico just to eat somebody? I got dogs and cats in Mexico. Why I'm coming here to eat yours? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that American dog and cat tastes
American dog cat be that shit slap, man. I'm telling you.
Slap it.
It ain't nothing like these Mexican dogs, but American dogs be meat all tender and shit.
General Tso's chicken.
You know what I'm saying?
They tell you it's chicken. Yeah.
I'm on a barbecue.
Oh man. Another unpredictable situation, man. Man, And that lawyer, Tony Buzbee, is at it again, man. He is at it again. I'm gonna play this clip right here because Deshaun Watson actually talked to the media the other day, and just we'll kind of hear what he had to say, and we'll just
statement is the response that we talked about, and everything that he put in that statement is exactly what how I'm feeling and what we're going through this process with. No, sir. I found out exactly whenever everyone else found out.
So were you surprised then when you didn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
How much thought have you given to the possibility the league could come after you once more for the personal conduct policy?
I haven't had any thought. Honestly, my focus is just figuring out, Jacksonville's plan on defense and focusing on my craft to be the best quarterback I can be on Sunday for this team. That's something that, the NFL has to, do on their time. And, I have to focus on what's in front of me right now.
well. So that's what Deshaun had to say. Look,
what can you say? I mean, what can you say?
It's crazy that it's just the same lawyer, Tony Buzbee, that went after Deshaun the first time with the 20 plus quote unquote civil suits claiming of sexual assault and sexual misconduct and whatnot. He did file 2 actual legal charges to actually take legal action. And they were both dismissed by the state of Texas. So now it comes out with another suit this past week, early this week. And now he has threatened that there's video and says that the quote unquote, I don't mean to say it like that, but victim will speak with the NFL and has teased that they do have video. What do you make of this, bro? Because I mean, I got a certain take on this, but I definitely want to hear yours. Go ahead.
Why now? I'm just saying. I mean, if you had video before, why you didn't bring it out? Why all of a sudden I got video? So where was that all the other time when back 2 years ago, right? It's been 2 years, right? 2 years.
About a year and change, 2 years.
Yeah, about a year change, 2 years, whatever it is. Where was the video then?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where was all that then? And it's not to say if what happened is true and he did, when we said this before, he deserved to be prosecuted.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's not, it's two years removed, man, trying to move on, and y'all still coming up with more allegations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just looks suspicious, and I'm trying to victim shame and all that kind of stuff. But some of these stories, and I said it before on the show, don't make sense. It just don't make sense.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like on Boondocks and Rise, like talking about R. Kelly and the girl getting pissed on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why she ain't move? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, you see this nigga coming, move. How the hell get on your chin? This nigga got like the matrix sperm, like. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. If you giving him a massage, right? How the hell you not see it coming? And pun intended. I don't understand.
In many ways.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. Now, you know what I'm saying? And then now you 2 years later, a year and a half, whatever it is later, now we got video. So my thing is like, let's get all on the table now. So we can just deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is. Cause here's the thing. The man has money. He ain't playing that well. If he was playing well, he probably wouldn't have nothing to worry about. So I don't know. But for the most part, he has money.
He's playing.
So he probably gonna pay a bunch of money and it all be washed on the table.
Yeah,
so my thing is like,
get a whole bunch of money.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just get this out over with. We deal with it. I don't want to be 2 years down the line, somebody else got to take. 3 years down the line, somebody else got to take. Bring all your stuff out. Let's go. Let's just do it. That's just how I feel about it.
I
I
feel
mean, only person know who guilty is the victim and Deshaun Watson.
yeah.
Everything else conjecture.
I mean, there's two sides of the story, and then there's the truth. So I mean, that's just it's just weird because like apparently the situation happened in 2020 when he was still a Houston Texan. It's now 2024. So my question is the statute of limitation isn't up if he supposedly sexually assaulted you. So again, you get with Tony Buzbee, who went after him civilly, not actually like trying to criminally. That's the thing. So
they threw it out. He couldn't prove it or crime happened.
Exactly. So they threw it out. Those two charges that he did actually criminally file and threw him out. State of Texas did, and then so that's when he kept adding the silver suit on top of silver suit on top of silver suit. It ended up to like 25 plus, and that was just to make it to make it sound and look horrible. But like went through the actual information that Tony Buzbee released himself about these cases, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Right.
None of that makes sense. But yet still, it's about. Tony Buzbee did a phenomenal job of making it, the guilty by public opinion, and that's why you kept trumping so many criminal charges or civil cases on top of each other, and then you come out with this one. So my thing is, if you have tape, like you claiming you have,
right,
go at him criminally, because then that tape will show that he actually committed a crime. The statute of limitations for most states is about 7 or 8 years for sexual assault. It would definitely be within that route. So if it's quote unquote evidence that you have that he did commit a crime, why aren't we going after him criminally?
Right.
You're going after him sexually. Like, so it makes it look like you're going after the money. It look like you're going after his character to say, "Hey, man, give us this money. We didn't like what happened." If it
I just want to say the masseuse in Houston must be phenomenal because he got to Cleveland. He can't play worth a damn. He can't find a good masseuse in Cleveland. He need to go to Houston or something, get some massage, and go back and play in Cleveland. I don't know. Something ain't up here.
Must be something about H-Town, bro.
Something about H-Town, boy. They must got the good masseuse.
I'm about to go to H-Town tomorrow, man.
Watch his ticket is. Let's see what they're talking about here on Frontier.
So I mean, I'm just confused. If he did something criminally, then why aren't you going after him criminally? Because my thing is, if you felt like somebody did you wrong and broke the law, I ain't giving a damn about their money. I want that some bitch behind bars.
Right.
Or he doesn't to do it to nobody else. Or she.
Right.
I'm just confused on why go after civilly. You make it look like you're going after money. But I will say this, and I gotta say this.
Okay.
Damn it, Deshaun, stop getting your ass into situations, bro. Because you're making it hard to look. I know some of these cases when we read them, they don't make sense. But at the same time, and it kind of looks like we defending him. I'm just trying to take the facts for what they are. But damn it, boy, keep your hands to yourself, man.
Right.
Keep your hands in your man parts to yourself. I thought you had a lady. What happened? Is she not enough? Because I seen pictures of you later.
Right. She's nice looking.
No, she beautiful.
So
my thing is what is she not enough, bro? Is she still there? If that,
hey man, after dinner, everybody like a little dessert.
or appetizer, huh?
Yeah. Before or after dinner, you want something to eat. That's what I'm saying. No matter how good the meal look, sometimes you want a little appetizer or a little dessert.
Well, let me get some of them hors d'oeuvres over there.
Right, right, for real. Hors d'oeuvres.
At the hors devours dim.
Right.
the rub off over. Hey, what y'all
Is
doing?
that a charcuterie board over there?
Hey man, hey Deshaun, man, keep your ass out of trouble, man. Damn. Damn, boy, we tried to give you the benefit of the doubt because some of them cases was just wild to believe that they happened, but you just continue to get into some mess, man. Like, hey, look, again, if he's done something criminally wrong, he deserves punishment to the letter of the law to the fullest extent, by all means.
True.
But we can't keep going after this man civilly if you quote unquote got evidence that he did something criminally. That looks like a money grab.
Right.
Like a money grab. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to victim shame. That's not what we do on this show. Because if she's a victim, she deserves whatever compensation or justice criminally to Deshaun that she deserves. But it makes it look like a money grab because this man just went through this with this same lawyer against him. So that's what it looks like. So I take it as you want, take it as you need. Individuals, just follow the facts, and whatever gets released as a facts, that's just what it is. But also use common sense. Some of this stuff it didn't make sense the first time. Some of it's not making sense now with this situation. If you got video, I'm just saying, dog. Like in most states, statute of limitations is about 7 years on situations like this. It's 24. If it happened in 2020, you are within that limit. That's all I say. Again, make sense.
For real, bro.
Make sense. Let's keep it moving. We got about 30 minutes left in the show. NFL week 2, man. Hey, your Lions look kind of good last week, man. Y'all look like y'all still gonna be part of the Final Four again, man.
It look like it, man. It look like defense look pretty good. Got some things that got to clean up. Offense, of course, kind of in and out. You know what I'm saying? They got some things that got to clean up. But all in all, pretty good victory. I ain't gonna lie, a nigga turned it off.
He was worried.
I was like 4 minutes, and he threw a pick. I was like, that shit over with. And I'm rolled off. Hey, oh, the Lions probably. I was like, they think it's won. So I went back on YouTube and watched it on YouTube the last drive. I was like, oh, they think it's just dominating. But it look. I mean, you can see where Terriano is going to be a good corner. You know, he's got to just realize that stuff you did in college, they call that NFL.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once he, they got one thing about the Lions, they got great coaching over there. So they'll coach him up. Carlton Davis look good. Levi Onwuzurike look good. Man, Davenport looked like a beast. They was pushing that pocket. Had that been another quarterback, they'd have more sacks. Stafford could get rid of that ball quick. They said it was like 1 point something seconds. It was like he was getting rid of that ball quick. And he, Stafford can throw no look. So he got ways of getting the ball outside arm. So I think had it been another quarterback, they'd have had several sacks. Because I was looking at that pocket. They were chipping Hutch, everything, man. So, you got Hutch coming out one way. You had Davenport coming the other way. Davenport, he had two chances to get a sack. He over pursued one time. Onwuzurike looked good. And DJ Reader didn't even play. So imagine, they had Reader in there pushing the middle. All the linebackers look good. Brian Branch is a beast, bro. Brian Branch is a beast.
Yeah.
He missed a couple tackles, but he's still a beast, man. He's a beast. So I think they got some good pieces. No, I see maybe 4 or 5 losses this year. But I think I'll lose one game, like to a stupid team though. I just no, it always happens. Always happen to every team. Yeah. That one game, like, why you lose to them? They got pretty. I don't think it's super tough, but it's a tough schedule. They got Tampa Bay next week. I want to say Seattle after that. Then
y'all got a tough schedule, bro.
They got an early bye. They come out that bye playing Dallas. NFL, why we always playing in Dallas? It's like 3 years in a row we playing in Dallas. What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Can we understand? I mean, it don't matter because these niggas from Detroit will travel.
Yeah, no, dog. Y'all been traveling everywhere.
They will travel. I forgot what game. I want to say the Chargers game. I saw more Detroit Lion jerseys than I did Charger jerseys. I was like, dang, and the Tampa game. So they had travel. But I'm just saying, man, it's like every year we playing in Dallas. What's up with that? The Ravens game, Ravens Chiefs game, good game. My man was out. I'm sorry, he was out.
Yeah,
I saw the replay. He was out. So it is what it is. They need to figure out that Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson dynamic, how they gonna run that.
True.
You got it.
Didn't look good.
It didn't look good at all. They ain't give him enough carries. He got a couple of good runs, but he ain't getting enough carries. You got to keep feeding them because that wears down the defense. I mean, you got that big 250-pound dude coming at you all the time. That wear you down by the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So Tampa Bay looked pretty decent in the first game. Green Bay in trouble. Losing Jordan Love like that. I don't know how long he's gonna be out. Caleb Williams gonna have to go back to the drawing board. For real. Will Levis gave that game up.
Dog.
Gave that game. Oh, they had that game, man. I mean, as bad as Caleb Williams played, that should have been a victory. But Levis found a way to get the game up. What's up with your boy Aaron Rodgers over there?
I didn't think he looked that bad, dog. I was more like,
but we touted the Jets having this great defense.
Oh, that Jets defense got blown up.
And my man was just gashing them. They didn't have Christian McCaffrey. They was gashing. He was gashing that defense, bro.
Nah, no cap.
But we'll see. But I'm gonna make this point. I'm gonna let you talk about week 2, but made a week 1 recap going into week 2. But here's my thing. I said it before. When old man hit, he don't tell you when he coming. He just show up. And so he's 40 years old. You just gotta keep that in mind. He's 40 years old. Everybody look for Aaron Rodgers in his 30s, Aaron Rodgers in his 20s. This man's 40 years old. It might be week 3, and then old man will be like,
"Yep,
come and knocking." You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. That's why I'm kind of skeptical. If I say Tom Brady, all right, there's a lot of people that's anomalies. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And Tom had to get out because after that second year in Tampa Bay, he didn't look all that great.
No, he was like,
I think it's time to retire. The damn trainer that took my bitch. It's time to get up out of here.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I say about the Jets. Buffalo look all right. But Buffalo look like Buffalo every year. Until
they don't.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Until they don't. So I'm not really putting a lot of stock in Buffalo until they can show that they can do it.
I'm putting none. And you
know what I'm saying?
You put more than I am.
You putting 0.
No, they beat the Cardinals, bro.
I don't think the Cardinals is as bad as everybody say they are, though.
I feel you, but they're still not a good team.
Yeah. I mean, they're not.
I equate it to this. Okay, so the Cardinals aren't New York Giants, Carolina Panthers trash.
Oh God, the Giants look like trash. All right, we get on that. You finish that, but go ahead.
They're not New York Giants, Carolina Panthers trash, but they are not. They like on the precipice of being mid.
Okay.
It makes sense. Like they're on the precipice of being mid.
Okay.
So I just think that the Bills literally had a Herculean out-of-body experience for Josh Allen to win that game. And if that's what it takes to win the game, then damn,
it's not sustainable. He does it every year, and it's not sustainable.
Exactly.
It takes a toll on his body. He's bound to make a mistake.
Yep.
By the time you get into several weeks down the line, people in the game playing for it.
Oh,
they stopping it. He gonna throw picks, right? So yeah, it's not sustainable.
He's gonna be shot before Thanksgiving, and then he hasn't even hit the meat and potatoes of his schedule. And they got a tough test tonight, a division game, Miami, of course.
Right.
So that's always a tough game. So if they're gonna need another Herculean, performance from him again, that's tough to do against a division opponent. They know you so well.
Right.
So I mean, I that's why I'm not high on the Bills. I don't think they make the playoffs. I really don't. And I would go. I think I went Dolphins, Jets, Bills, Patriots in that order. And the way that the Patriots played, I mean, I was surprised that they won that game, but they still got zero offense, but they're all defense. So unless that defense starts scoring, they're not going to be doing too much neither, because that offense is not existent. So I mean, it's just
Carolina. Oh my God, Carolina! Y'all need to just what y'all should do: forfeit the season. So we see y'all draft. We see y'all in Green Bay.
If it makes you feel better, you can go ahead and go down to Charlotte and get some good cheap tickets, because they're gonna be cheap again.
Very cheap.
As a matter of fact, they just be like, you know what, just pay for the park. Come on in.
They come with a ticket and a Subaru.
You gonna be only thing you're gonna be paying for is concessions at this point.
That's it. Y'all hot dogs should be cheap as hell. So nigga, you want to pay $8 for a hot dog? It's more than damn tickets. This ain't an $8 team, nigga.
Hey, they might even let you bargain. Be like, hey man, let's call it 4 and call it even.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. All right. 2 for 4.
Guys, for real. They look terrible, man. Terrible.
They look bad.
They look like
USFL. A lot of people are jumping on Bryce Young, and I'm like, it's just not his fault. He's in a real crappy situation. Like,
he's in a bad situation.
Situations matter for quarterbacks. I mean, we've seen it time and time again.
He just sat behind a good quarterback. I think he would have been a lot better off.
Ain't nobody going there. Ain't no good quarterback going there, bro.
Just saying, that was his best bet. Before he got drafted, I was saying that was my thing. He goes where he can sit behind somebody. When he went to Carolina, I was like, "Oh, this ain't gonna be good."
Ain't
going to start too. This ain't gonna be good for him.
First of all, ain't nobody good going to Carolina, dog. Good going to Carolina, not in free agency, not trying to get traded there. You are shit out of luck if you get drafted there right now, bro. That is just not a.
Pull Eli Manning.
What?
Like what? You get drafted. Oh no, I ain't going there.
What you mean you ain't coming? I ain't coming. I am not going to that shitty ass team, man.
Better red shirt me.
Hey, red shirt me. Yeah, I don't feel good about the Panthers at all this year, and I damn sure don't feel good about the Bills tonight. I think the only thing that might keep him in the game tonight is that the Dolphins got some little injuries at the running back position, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to go all in and say, "Hey, Tua, go win us a football game." I'm not ready. Really sure.
I mean, Miami is nothing but the Bills 2.0. I mean, think about it. They have to prove it too. They get a lot of hype. Beginning of the year, they win a few games, get on the roll. People talking about, oh my God, is this the team to beat? And then what happens? They stutter.
That's fair.
They get some water in their gas. Start sputting. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get that air in your gas.
Blow the engine. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
every
wild.
year. So it just ain't nothing but Buffalo 2.0. That's why they play in the same division. They're the same team. They mirror images. Let's think about it. They on both streams. One extremely hot, one stays extremely cold. They're on both ends of the spectrum. Same team.
I feel you. Hey, you're not wrong. But yeah, I guess I never looked at it that way. So kind of playing. They looking like the Spider-Man meme when they point at each other.
Right, for real.
But I mean,
you should have told Tyreek. He should have got out the car and ran. They couldn't catch him anyway. He ain't you the cheater, nigga.
Hey, you wrong. Hey, go on a foot pursuit, dog. See
Right. See they catch you.
It's crazy. That's crazy work. Hey, speaking of which, I already said my piece about it on the late night hour, so I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. But I will repeat for people who didn't see the late night hour show. Look, could Tyreek handle that situation better? Of course. He was being a little smart mouth, little punk. I get it. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't cuss at him, but that's just because a person is just being mouthy. He wasn't being like totally disrespectful. He's just yelling and screaming and cussing at him. He's just being a little smart aleck. If you don't have thick skin enough as a cop to like be patient and be like, hey man, just let me do my job. I'll give you your speeding ticket and then you go about your business. If you can't do that without having, because I think both parties were wrong in this situation.
Okay.
But I still think him being a smart mouth doesn't constitute for that aggressive over pursuit of physicality that the cops had. Because I've seen worse. I've seen people talk worse to the cops than what Tyreek did, a lot worse. And they didn't end up face down on the ground. They didn't end up in handcuffs. I never made it about race. But I got my own encounters with the police. I'm just saying that for all my always comply people, comply doesn't always keep you safe. And there's many
that's true. That is true.
Many instances that have proven. So Tyreek should have handled that better, but that's his smart mouth talk doesn't still justify their behavior, because that was a choice by the cops. It's a choice. And I've always said this: if you're not going to, condone a certain behavior for civilians, don't condone it just because that person has a badge and gun as an occupation. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Give us your thoughts on that situation, man.
So, my initial thought when I first saw it was like, oh, here we go again, this bullshit. Then I started watching more and more of the footage that kept coming out. And because now I watched Tyreek's response afterwards, then I watched, another clip. So then, I worked in law enforcement. So here's the thing that you have to look at. When you initially engage with Tyreek, right? Well, let me say this first. I'm always pro-black. And I say this all the time, just because I'm pro-black, I'm anti everything else.
True.
But at the same time, I always look at it, try to find where's the truth in what's happening. So when you initially engage with Tyreek was speeding past him. He rolled his window down. What you pulling me over for? He said, because you were speeding, right? So he finally pulls over. He asked me to pull over some more and get out of the street. He rolls his window back up. Now he has these dark tints on this window.
Yeah, they tinted. Yeah,
they tinted. You can't hardly see that. You can't see in there. So now, as you approaching the car, you think about your safety. Hey man, roll your window down. He knocked. And every cop knocks on the window. That's just part of what they do. So I'm knocking on my window like that. Okay, roll your window down. He could avoid that in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those say comply. I'm not. But in this situation, roll your window down. He didn't roll it down. And then when he finally rolled it down, he cracked it. Bro, he said, keep your window down. Now in the state of Florida, if they give you a lawful command and you don't follow, that's against the law in the state of Florida. So if they tell you roll your window down, you don't, they actually can cite you for that. So that's you breaking the law right there. So he could have went. He has a right to escalate it to a degree because he already didn't answer to the command. So he asked him again, and Tyreek kept going on. My thing was like, you could just roll your window down, handle your ID. Then, if he decided to take a step further, then call Drew or whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
but to me, he made himself look like he played the victim card when they finally was come on out the car. I'm taking you out the car. Then he already said, if you don't roll your window down, I'm pulling you out of the car. And a lot of people look at it now. I will say they didn't have to put him on the ground like that. They could just took him out. Plus, it's 2 or 3 of y'all. They could just pulled him out. Tyreek is a little dude, not little as in stature, short.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The threat to their safety really wasn't there.
Right.
That's why
especially once you got him out the car and you see nothing, there's nothing in the car or anything like that, then the threat level threshold should go down.
Mm-hmm.
Get him out. It's okay, man. We're gonna sit you down here on the curb. You had to put him face down. Now that was his emotion, the cop's emotion taking over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He should have. Now that part he should have handled a lot better. He had to put him on face down on the ground. But once you got him out the car and he kept mouthing off, here's the thing I didn't like that Tyreek did. Oh, see, I'm just a black man with a nice car. Yeah. Don't do that. Cause this is why I don't like that. Cause when something really happens, and you see all the other people where it looks like that nothing really happens, then something really happens, then no one believes. It's like the person, like the boy who cried wolf.
Wolf, exactly.
And then he gets on what if I wasn't Tyreek? You being Tyreek had nothing to do with that. You being an asshole had to do with that. And then you lie and say, I didn't do nothing. My mama didn't raise me. I wasn't disrespectful. You were, sir. Yes, you were. You know what I'm saying? You were. All you had to do, and I hate saying it like this because it sounds like I'm saying comply. I'm not saying that. In this particular case, all you have to do is roll your window down, and then you go from there. We can play the what if game, but we don't know. But he didn't even do the initial thing. And then too, here's my thing. You got dark tint on there. You gotta take all the bad situation of the cops out your mind. Just like from this situation. You walk up to a car. Dude was speeding.
Yeah.
You don't know why he was speeding. He could have saw you and speeding because, oh shoot, I got something in my car. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. So you already kind of like, okay, on edge. It's a nice car. So 9 times out of 10, for the most part, people driving those cars ain't running drugs in their car.
Or they got something to lose and they're not.
Or a stolen vehicle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's all what it is. I'm just saying in general.
Most cases.
Yeah. And so you already in your mind thinking, okay, what could this be as a police officer? And then you get up to the car. The cars are tinted. The windows are tinted. And man, he rolled the window down. And then you refuse to roll it down at first. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, okay, what do you got in here you trying to hide? Just roll your window down. You know what I'm saying? Then you roll it down, you crack it. So now I'm like still thinking, what you trying to hide? Why you cracking the window? All I want to do is give you your ticket. I'm trying to make it home safe. So you trying to get to your spot. Both of us trying to be safe. And so you didn't do that. So now you got to think of it on his side too. It's like, okay, now things going through your mind. Okay, why he ain't rolling this window down? I need to see what's in this car.
Yeah.
To make sure I'm safe. You know what I'm saying? And you thinking, if I draw my weapon,
you don't want.
I want to escalate to where I have to use it, and then he's unarmed. Then what does that look like?
Yeah.
All those things in your mind, you can, because we've seen it.
Yeah.
So if he'd have rolled his window down, it might have been a different outcome. Roll your window down, get your ticket, go about your business. Not like you can't pay the ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we saw they just reworked your deal, bro.
Yeah, we actually worked the deal, so we know you can pay the ticket. So just get the ticket and keep it moving. Why? I just don't understand. That's what I don't understand. It's like people like us, we get a ticket like, damn, I ain't got no 200 right now. Sure, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that. Now I got the extra 200.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So you might be on a little edge, like motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta rob Peter to pay Paul.
You know what I'm saying? But you got the money, man. You pull over, you probably drop 200 after you leave the game.
Probably so.
Or more. So just pull over, get your ticket, keep it moving. We ain't talking about this.
True.
And then let me add this part.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then with Calais Campbell, here's where he messed up. He came over, and so the cop was like, hey, bag up behind that car. He backed up 2 feet and go nowhere near that car. He kept telling him bag up. He wouldn't bag up. All you had to do is bag up, behind the car, then you can say, "Hey, what's going on?" Then he don't want to answer.
Yeah.
You can't force him to answer.
Nah,
But you can still stay there and support. You stay behind that car and support your boy and make sure that cop ain't doing nothing wrong to him. You know what I'm saying? Because you a bigger support by watching. You a witness.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he wasn't complying, then he told him to leave. You got get out of here. But if he would have backed up past the car and just stood there and just watched, probably wouldn't say nothing. Now you supporting him because I'm here supporting you and I'm watching being a witness just because he do something wrong.
Yeah. I feel you. I just think there's enough blame to go around.
Yeah.
For everybody. I've gotten irritated with people that just tried to put all the blame on Tyreek. Because my thing is, when I had these conversations with multiple people, I made it clear that it was enough blame to go around. Just fact. But I don't think Tyreek being a smart ass still constitutes the excessive force that was used. That's just where I'm at with it. But in the same breath, I think you can have that conversation like Tyreek just rolled away. Because look, hey, you've had that conversation with your boy and your daughters. You had that conversation with your pops.
Right.
I had that conversation with my pops. I'm going to have that conversation with all three of my daughters. Hey, hands where they can see them, window down, car off. I don't want them to thinking I'm taking off or nothing. I don't want them to thinking that I'm reaching for anything. Right. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm letting you know my wallet is right here in my back pocket. Is it okay if I reach for it?
That's how I do it.
Hey, my license and registration is in my glove box. Matter of fact, I've gotten to the point where I got my wallet. I'm not sitting on it. I got it in like the little cubby hole under the dash. I got my insurance and registration on the bill. So by the time they get to my window, I got it in hand.
Yeah, I used to do that too. So they come, I got my license in my hand, my insurance on my phone. I pull it up on my phone, have my phone like this, and my license. Here you go. You know.
And for those who are not melanated, I know you understand why y'all doing that. It's just because
I
am trying to make it home or I'm trying to get to my destination.
Right.
I don't need to feel like I'm a threat at all.
Right.
At all. That's it.
That's it.
So
that's it.
But let's keep it moving real quick. Obviously, Bills, Dolphins. If I had to pick, I'd probably go Dolphins. But they got
Dolphins.
Yeah, they got to get that situation out their head and move past it. Raiders, Ravens. I think the Ravens get this game. Raiders.
For
Raiders.
sure.
If I'm the Adams, get me out of here.
I got to go.
Gotta go.
Who's this quarterback again? I don't even recognize this nigga.
Oh, they got Gardner Minshew now.
I got Minshew. I forgot I got Minshew. Now I'm playing my man.
Shit, still don't matter.
Minshew. I was looking at Minshew. He ain't look all that great.
No, not in that game. But if I'm Devontae Adams, dog, get me out of here, bro. Get me out.
For real.
Jaguars, Browns.
Jags.
Yeah, I'm going Jags
until Deshaun can prove he can do it. I can't go with Cleveland. And as good as their defense played last year, they looked that great. I know it's the first game, so I'm not gonna put too much stock in it because a lot of players and a lot of teams didn't play their starters. First game, try and get some cohesiveness with your team again. So I understand that.
Yeah.
But by the third week, and y'all have it together. I really don't have no confidence in the Browns.
Nah, I trust Jameis Winston way more than I do Deshaun Watson. I thought I'd never say that. Here I am.
For real.
Yeah. Jets, Titans. I think the Jets bounce back.
I think Jets beat Titans.
Will Levis, the way he gave that game away.
You had a easy game against a rookie with a rookie quarterback who was making big mistake. He running 20 yards back, trying to give sacks for 20 yards. He giving y'all
the game,
and y'all still couldn't take it.
Now Will Levis was like, "No, I'm about to one up you, Caleb. You want to give the game away? No, I'm going to give the game.
Let me show you how I hold my beer.
Here's an interception. Interception for you. Interception for you. Get it." You can have it. I don't want it.
Hey,
49ers, Vikings. I'm going 49ers.
yeah, 49ers.
Yeah, Vikings. Good luck. Happy.
And Donald, you had your fun.
Yeah, you had your fun, Sam Darnold.
Right. Back to reality. Back to life. Back to reality.
How do you want it?
Right.
Oh, that's crazy, dog. Yeah, back to reality. Chargers, Panthers. Come on now. We are not doing it.
Right. We ain't got them.
No.
We just said nobody want to go to Charlotte.
No.
So let you know.
No. And
not because of the city of Charlotte, because of the Panthers.
Oh no. I told Bryce Young last night, I'm like, bro, enjoy yourself in Charlotte. Like, go out. There's beautiful women all over the whole section of damn Charlotte.
Yeah.
All throughout Charlotte. There's beautiful
Charlotte
women.
is nothing but it's a melting pot because so many people move down there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you got women from all walks of life, all nationalities.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
You're going to find a lot your height. You good.
But you damn sure ain't going to enjoy playing football for that city.
Right.
That team. Trash. So, yeah. No, I think they got 0-17 written all over them, bro.
Ooh, 0-17, bro?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. 0-17 written all over them. For real. Patriots, Seahawks. I'm kind of leaning towards the Seahawks because I think they definitely got more offense than the Patriots. But I think that defense kind of keeps them in a little bit. Cowboys, Saints. I hate to do this, but I gotta go Cowboys.
Gotta go Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't trust Derek Carr, bro.
I don't either.
Hey, he looked good last week, but he played the Panthers. So
the Panthers. Everybody looks good playing the Panthers.
Yeah, everybody looks good playing the Panthers.
It's like I'm playing little league football.
Everybody look good playing the Panthers. Yeah. This game right here, it's a toss up because neither one are really good, but one's definitely worse than the other. Washington playing host to the Giants. I'm leaning towards Washington.
I'm going Washington. The Giants look terrible, man. I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't think it's gonna be great, but I thought they'd be better than what they are.
I thought so too, but the way they played against a mid team,
Danny Dimes look like Danny Pesos.
I don't do that. We are this is a Danny Dime free show. I.O.W. We will not ever refer to that man as Danny Dimes, Danny Nickels, Danny Pennies, Danny half a cent. I don't care what you call him. We are not calling this man Danny Dimes because he is not dropping dimes nowhere.
They need to bring that the other nigga back, the sandwich nigga.
No, was it?
Yeah, what's his name? Vito. What's his name?
I mean, cutlets.
Cutlets. Yeah, bring back the submarine sandwich nigga. Shoot.
Oh wow. Your game, Lions Bucks. I'm actually going Lions.
I'm going Lions.
Just because
it's at home too.
It's at home, but you saw how the Lions were able to kind of hold off Baker Mayfield and the Bucks in the playoff game. I think they'll be able to recreate the same thing.
Carlton Davis going back home.
Yeah.
I mean, he said it's just about business, but you know that motion kicks in. You want to be able to show what y'all missing. You know what I'm saying? What y'all missing? And he went up. He used to go up against Mike Evans in practice all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? I think I see the Lions winning this game.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a good game, but I see them winning.
I think so too. I agree with you on all those points. Indianapolis Colts going to Green Bay. I'm going Colts.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Colts. They don't have Jordan Love. I'm definitely going Colts.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep thinking that Jordan Love will be able to play this week. Come on now, like, stop. Here's
my thing about Green Bay. You gotta look at long term. Even if you got to forfeit this season, if you play him and he injured and never can get healthy and keep re-injuring, then you done messed up your future.
Sure did.
You know what I'm saying? He was starting to come around and play pretty well. You don't want to mess your let him take his time to come back.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
No, I'm with you. I agree. Don't rush him back.
Right.
You either go get a quarterback who's available that knows your offense.
Somebody can keep you 500 or whatever, keep you in striking distance.
Or you better come up with a good plan with Malik Willis. You better figure it out. keep the boat afloat, but don't keep the boat afloat without taking it to the water. That's what you do. That's what you do. Rams, Cardinals.
Rams.
I'm actually going Cardinals. Here's why I'm going Cardinals.
Okay, go ahead.
Matthew Stafford, his left side of his offensive line, left guard and left tackle is out. And you already know what happens when Matthew Stafford has a no O-line. He gets sacked like crazy. I don't trust the Rams with that happening on that offensive line.
I like the Rams, man. I think Sean McVay on game plan for the Cardinals. The way that defense is playing,
it's pretty solid.
It's pretty solid. And I don't know if
it's surprised without Aaron Donald that they play solid defense like that.
I don't know if Puka Nacua is gonna play, but Puka play.
No, he's out for the next 4 weeks. He's already on.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean, Cooper Kupp he's back to his old Triple Crown form.
Yeah.
I like the running back still looks good.
Earl Williams, yeah.
Yeah, and they still ain't played Blake Corum, so we, you know what I'm saying. So they got some things. I think I like the Rams in this game.
Okay, no doubt. I feel you. I smell you. I feel you. Okay. Then of course, you have Steelers and Broncos.
Ew.
Ugh, I know, right? I don't like this.
I'm gonna lean towards Steelers because of the defense.
Yeah, that's the way I'm leaning towards.
You know what I'm saying?
Do not believe in Bo. I don't. He look like doo-doo.
For real. I'm gonna go with Steelers. This is one of those scary games, but I'm going Steelers.
I'm going Steelers. Chiefs and Bengals, I should say.
Yeah. It goes without saying. The way what's his name looked last week?
Yeah, Cincinnati.
He should have kept his hair the way it used to be. Changed his hair. like Samson, he messed up his powers.
and he kept flexing his wrist.
Yeah, it's like I was like, oh my god, he hurt again.
Bengals fans, you may seem like it's nothing, and he's portraying like it's nothing. You don't flex your wrist unless it's bothering you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think
he might be the AD of football.
Ooh,
look up, he get hurt.
You said it, not me.
Hey, I'm just saying. That's all that killing.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the home team, Kansas City.
Yeah,
Sunday night. I'm looking forward to this one because I told y'all about Caleb Williams. He was not looking good in that game one against a average defense in Tennessee. Well, he's about to go up against an elite defense. He's going to look boo-boo. I'm calling it now. It's going to be a blowout. Houston is going to beat the dog breaks off of Chicago. I'm going Houston big, big, B-I-G, bigger than the Tories.
I'm going with the Donald Trump bigly. They're gonna win bigly.
They're gonna win bigly. I think the Texans are gonna
roll them.
What? I think they're
gonna roll them.
Then of course Monday night you got Atlanta Falcons, Philly. I just gotta say this, man. Kirk Cousins, man, you had me fooled, bro. I thought you gonna get to Atlanta and change your stripes.
He did that 3-car molly on y'all niggas.
Oh, he's still getting paid. And
he'll get paid. Man, I need to find it. You know what? Tyree, you got the wrong agent.
You need to go get Kurt's
Kirk agent. Shoot, he get this nigga money. He can't play worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit. This nigga robbing it. I hear he legally robbing niggas.
Staying paid though.
Staying paid. Hey, I don't know what he's saying. He's sucking niggas' dick or something. What's he doing? What's he doing in negotiations? What's going on? Shit. What's he doing?
Oh, you're ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Oh, this is wild. But no, I'm actually going Philly. I know that their secondary was giving up the cheeks, and they quote unquote said they are improved, and I don't see it. But
they made a lot of mistakes at the beginning. I'm gonna chalk the Philly first week up to just that first. You know, you got a lot of teams that didn't kind of gel well. I'm gonna chalk up to that. I think they'll bounce back in this game and they'll win this game.
I'm with you. I feel you on that too. That was just a we didn't play a lot together in preseason.
Right.
Rust off right here. But Giants fans, man, I'm put them boys on suicide watch. I know that was hard to watch. Hardly do what he did in that first game against Green Bay. Man, why did y'all just pay him?
For real. You should have kept Saquon.
Should have kept Saquon, you cheap baskets.
You don't let him. What? You ain't get nothing for him, really?
No, they let him walk right out the building, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't let. First of all, you don't keep him. You at least get something.
You get something if you're not going to keep him.
Right.
I'm with you. But why did you even let him get to that point of touching free agency?
And then you let him go to a division rival.
And you get this. Oh, he gonna cook them twice this year. Watch. Right. He gonna cook them in Philly, and then he damn sure gonna cook them when they get to Jersey. I can't wait to see it. Oh my God. I
need to move the franchise.
Hit reset. Just start the hell
They need to go down the Tom's River.
TRG, the Tom's River Giants.
Right. They're giving North Jersey a bad name.
Stop, bro.
Shit.
Oh, that's wild. I that's crazy, dog. And I didn't like. I spent 10 months in Jersey. I didn't like it. I couldn't wait to get the hell out of there, dog. But
I spent a lot. I got family in Newark and all in that area, so
yeah. I would drive to Tom's River to work at Buffalo Wild Wings. I hated it. It's just too congested for me, bro, and it's too damn expensive. Oh,
yeah, Jersey's expensive.
Oh, can't do it. Yeah, you got to make good money living out there.
I have to go to the city every time I go, so you know. I can visit my cousin. One of my cousins stay in Teaneck, so she's not that far from the George Washington Bridge. I just go to the city.
Now, Jersey City was a fun time. I mean,
I go to the city, not Jersey City, to New York.
Oh, no, I'm saying we got an Airbnb in Jersey City, and then we would obviously hit up New York City.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there. I mean, the Hudson River's
yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. But no, it's not a bad spot to visit. I just couldn't live there. It's too congested.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. I mean, I like visiting, but it's not my cup of tea for us living.
Nah, I couldn't live there. Hey, you living on top of each other, you living in the shoebox, and you paying crazy money for it. I couldn't do it. So, nah, I'm good.
But think about this though. People come from New York to live in Jersey because it's cheaper.
And then it's barely that.
That's what I'm saying. That lets you know how expensive New York is.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on Jersey. It's cheaper.
Yeah, instead of $10, it's $9.
Right.
Save yourself $1, huh? every penny counts. All right. Anyway, hey man, great show, man.
Right.
Hey, drop the socials for the people they can find you at, Big Dog.
You can find me at bignuts.com. No, but check us out. Green Water Network. Download the app. You can catch this show on there. You can catch the morning show, Morning Groove, a lot of other things. No Name Podcast. I put on hiatus for a minute because I'm tired of I'm seeing all the other shows. I don't want to be like them, so I'm trying to find another way to revamp it. So I ain't putting out the same junk they putting out. That's just my thing. But I am Detroit Mail on Twitter, so just look up Detroit Mail and I'll pop up. And I'm trying to fuck these hoes.
Anyway, man, all you need to know for all the I.O.W Sports Network social media platforms are down at the bottom screen. You want to top it up with me personally, Casey Wildcard on Twitter. Until then, we are staying sucker free. Take care of yourselves. Yes. Take care of each other, man. We about here, man. See y'all, man.